Hello again, incoming freshmen. It's Miss Sewell, here to talk to you about 3 more books I recommend for your summer reading. The first one is called Michael Vey and the Prisoner in Cell 25 by Richard Paul Evans. Now this book is an action book, fantasy, paranormal. It's the first book in a series of Michael Vey series. I think you're really going to like this, especially young boys. It is about Michael, who's a 14-year-old student at Meridian High School. Everyone around school thinks he's normal, except maybe aside from the fact that he has Tourette syndrome. But Michael knows he's special. He has powers. He has electric powers. Now, Michael thinks he's, of course, the only one in the world, let alone the only one in his high school who has powers, until he finds out that a cheerleader named Taylor also has powers. Along with his friend Otto, the 3 of them go out to try to find out where these powers come from and why they have them. That gets some unwanted attention from some strangers who want to capture and kidnap all the children who have electric powers. Well, Michael is going to have to use his wits, his powers, and his friends to make sure that he survives, as does the world. Michael Vey, Prisoner in Cell 25. Give it a try. Second book I'd like to recommend is called Everything, Everything by Nicola Yoon. This is the romance of all romances. It's intriguing, it's delightful, it's heartbreaking, it's beautiful. This book is about a girl who has a special condition, severe, complicated immunosuppression. She is allergic to everything. She'll have a reaction to the world, to anyone. The only people she sees are her mother and her nurse. And she's in high school and getting really bored. Her life changes the day she sees the moving van pull up next door. And he's there, dressed all in black. Black cap covering up his hair, black t-shirt, black jeans, black tennis shoes. Just as strange as could be, just pulling up to move into their house next door. She stares out the window at him, and he stares right back. She knows that this is going to change her life. She knows that she's going to fall in love with him, and that he might fall in love with her. There are few things you can predict, but the one thing that she knows she can predict is this is going to be a disaster. Everything, Everything by Nicola Yoon. In a couple of days, I'm going to talk about The Sun is Also a Star by the same author, equally as delightful. The last book I'd like to recommend today is one of Dr. Colosimo's favorite books to recommend to incoming freshman boys, especially. I think all of our freshmen who've come through the years for the past 3 years have all read this book. It is called The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. It is semi-autobiographical by Sherman Alexie. And this book, the boy named Junior is on a reservation in Spokane, Washington. And he is a budding young cartoonist, delightful. He doodles on everything. And he really wants to break out of the world that he's trapped on in the reservation. He wants a different future. So he transfers to the public school. Now, mind you, the only Native American person at that school is their mascot. That's a big transition for him. So this is really a poignant, clever, witty novel about a boy going through huge changes, how he deals with the society that is foreign to him, and only because he wants to get out of the life that he feels he's destined to on the reservation. Try this book. You're going to like it. It's filled with some of the cartoons that Junior has drawn, and it's really a great read. You will love this, an absolutely true diary of a part-time Indian. Those are my 3 recommendations for your summer reading today. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care, Juan Diego.